about time. Back then, waiting to bye bye. Now I tend to spend my time.
Every time we visit somewhere for the first time, we Google what to do in blank city. Sometimes you get the good stuff, and sometimes you get the place that doesn't even look like the photos, like me on Tinder. And when you type in Vancouver, you get a lot of touristy options. So today we find out if you should visit them or if you should just stay home. Granville Island is between downtown Vancouver and like the lower half of Vancouver and is underneath the Granville Bridge, hence the name. Oh my god, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. I'd say Granville Island's mostly known for its market, and also it has a ton of restaurants, shops, art places, a blacksmith like we just passed. This is like where everyone comes to eat and everything, and where all the birds are that will attack you and steal your food. And you can also go on the sea bus and rent boats with barbecues in the middle of them, the barbecue boats. This is where you can get them. My credit card info. We're building up a whole portfolio of food so we can give you guys a good review. So pretty. Yes, thank you very much. Alrighty. Do you like stocks? I'm a big investor.
If a seagull steals this croissant, I'm gonna be really angry.
So on me and Casey's second date, we sat right here in this exact bench. We sat here again because it was open. We got donuts and I was only a couple bites in and a seagull took it out of my hand when it was in my mouth, like this. I was sitting right here like this. But that's your warning. If you do buy something here, watch out for the seagulls because they are not scared. You're more scared of them than they are of you. Granville Island was actually built by the people of the city in 1916, all from materials in like clay from in False Creek. So like right here, this is False Creek. And they made it here because boats... All right, pause. This is editor Adam. Look at this bird in the background coming from me. You cannot tell me they don't come from me when I come to this island, okay? This can come in directly from the ocean, like easily, and all of these buildings, like these are all just old buildings. There was mills and docks here. And Granville Island's original name was Industrial Land. Not as fun, so there's a reason they changed it. Industrial Land, it doesn't have the ring. This building is actually a landmark. See how it's tap and barrel bridges? It's because we're in between Burrard Street Bridge and Granville Street Bridge up there. So whoever owns this building, whatever they change the name to, it has to be name Bridges. Gotta stay the same. It's a landmark, gotta protect the landmarks, you know? Finished up at Granville Island and we're heading to our second tourist destination. What would you say? Do you think people should visit Granville Island?
Yes.
From our experience though, today?
Of course.
Good food, go through the market, definitely. And if you do buy anything and you sit outside, you gotta watch for the birds.
Watch for the birds.
They're coming for you. On to attraction number 2 of the day. We just arrived, the Van Dusen Botanical Gardens. Tell them about it. Good job.
It's a garden, and it's
a garden.
maintained by Van Dusen.
It mainly means like it's a flower garden, but there's also like a giant maze that like as high as the ones you see in movies. We're gonna check it out. Hello. Hello. 2 children.
All right. Out of 1870.
Rhododendron. As we make our way through this garden and traverse all that it has to offer, we're trying to get to the maze so that we can do a race to see who has to pay for dinner tonight. And I'm gonna win, okay? That is when we find the maze. It was $18 for the 2 of us. I tried to tell them we were kids. I don't know. Maybe I should have shaved before going for that. But I feel like a lot of people come in here to read or like relax or have a picnic. So it's not exactly the vlog environment, but as long as we're respectful, quiet. Weeping giant sequoia. Let's go.
Something missing from my bed. I'm staring at the ceiling, can't remember what I said.
As expected, if you come here in the spring, it's spring, right?
Yeah.
Then a lot of the flowers and things just aren't blooming yet, but I think you can check on their website to see what's actually blooming when. But the rose garden had no roses, so sad. I kind of fit in with all these guys and their cameras taking photos of stuff. Usually I'm the only one with a big camera. Now I fit in. Super comfy, actually. Yeah, that free jacket looks like it'll fit you. All right, we'll let the kids play. Camera died right in the middle of the explanation, but we've reached the maze and we're gonna go at the same time with our own POVs. Casey's gonna record on her phone. We're gonna see who has to pay for dinner. Who can finish this thing first? That's what we're gonna find out. It's me. It's gonna be me.
No.
Yeah, I'm way faster than her. We've raced before, easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the exit. You're gonna go in the entrance? Okay. See you soon, loser.
I'm gonna win this.
No, you're not. I hear you over there. Oh, you're gonna beat me. Oh, it's a dead end.
Success.
Oh, I didn't cheat.
I didn't cheat.
Oh, I got stuck behind the slowest people at the start and I didn't want to be rude. So Casey won the first one we did, and then when we swapped and I went in the entrance and she went in the exit, then I won. So we did it twice. Kind of tied. I don't know what to tell you, but if you race this with someone, just go in the entrance. I think it's easier. So this is like an authentic experience of if you should go here. And I think you should come, especially the maze. Like that's fun. You can be a kid or you can be 56.
I'd say come in the summer when there's more flowers, or like later in the spring instead of early spring. But
True. I mean, you really feel like we're like in the middle of nowhere, don't you? Like besides, okay, this is the only part where you can see buildings and it brings you back to reality, but otherwise it's Jurassic Park type thing. We've gone through the garden. We've seen most of the flowers that are here right now. So third place, on to the third place. The third and final location of this video, you may have guessed it by seeing the map, it's Stanley Park and the seawall. Fun fact about the seawall is that it's a wall along the sea. Thank you. I'll be here all week. See, I don't lie. As you can see, we got our jackets out for this one because like along the water it gets pretty cold. But in all seriousness, the seawall goes all the way around Stanley Park. Stanley Park and the seawall are probably like the most touristy thing you can do in Vancouver is like walk the seawall. And for some people, that's like fun when you travel somewhere. For me, it's not usually the first thing I think of like when I'm traveling, like let's go on a really long walk. So maybe something you want to do, maybe not, but Stanley Park is huge. There's a lot of fields inside the actual park. Walks through the forest. There's even a pitch and putt, like a golf pitch and putt to do. So there's a lot of things you can do in the park. It's not just walking. And if you do walk around the whole thing, it's 10 kilometers and it's around 13,000 steps. I read that online, so hey, I got it from online. That means it's real. Now, contrary to popular belief, the seawall was not created for people in Lululemon to go for jogs in the morning, but it was actually created to keep the park, Stanley Park, from deteriorating into the ocean from all the waves crashing against it, all the salt eating away everything. So it's actually supposed to protect the park. What do we think? Good job, seawall?
good job, seawall.
Good job, seawall. See this here? This is what the seawall protects against, the evil water trying to come. It's low tide right now, so that's why we're out here. But usually it's all the way up at the wall, right against it. So we've pretty much just walked around the south side of the seawall right now, which is like why you can see downtown. If you go all the way around, you see North Vancouver, West Vancouver, the whole other side. And Casey just said we're gonna hit 10,000 steps. I actually wonder, what are we at? Okay, we're at about 8,000, so we'll probably hit 10,000. That's enough for me. I don't need more than that. I really don't. Ready? Yep. And this we're coming up on right now is the 9 o'clock gun. So every morning it goes off. It doesn't actually shoot anything. It's like a cannon. You'll see it in a second, but every single morning at 9 a.m. it goes off, and it started happening like late 1800s or something like that. And now it's a tradition. What'd you say?
That is every night at 9 o'clock.
It might be every night at 9 o'clock. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Come here at those times and you'll figure it out. I think at the end of our seawall walk, we probably did like 10%, 15% of it or something like that. But if you keep walking, you keep coming across things like this, like lighthouses, which this is the first thing I don't have a fun fact about, so I'm sorry to let you down. But if you walk around it, you can read all the plaques and learn about it. At the end of the day, I would say they're all worth it. What do you think?
I agree.
And that concludes the video. So tell us for episode 2, what places that we need to check out to tell you if you should visit them or not. See you in the next one. You're pretty far off. Yeah, there you go.